The New Yorker magazine has just published a piece claiming sexual misconduct allegations against Brett Kavanaugh during his days at Yale. This is a second allegation. The woman at the center of the story, Deborah Ramirez, is 53 and attended Yale with Kavanaugh. The New Yorker reports that the claim dates to the 1983-84 academic school year, when Kavanaugh was a freshman at Yale University. The offices of at least 4 Democratic senators have received information about the allegation, and at least 2 have begun investigating it. In a statement, Kavanaugh wrote to the New Yorker, quote, "This alleged event from 35 years ago did not happen. The people who knew me then know that this did not happen and have said so. This is a smear, plain and simple. I look forward to testifying Thursday about the truth and defending my good name and the reputation for character and integrity that I have spent a lifetime building against these last-minute allegations." We have reached out to the White House for additional comment. There is a White House comment as well in the story. Joining me now, Princeton University professor and MSNBC contributor Eddie Glaude Jr. And with me here on set, MSNBC contributor and politics reporter at the Daily Beast, Betsy Woodruff, the politics editor at the Daily Beast and an MSNBC contributor, Sam Stein, and former Chief Nominations Counsel to the U.S. Senate Committee on the Judiciary, Greg Nunziata, who oversaw confirmations for Justices Roberts and Alito and worked on circuit court confirmation proceedings for both Neil Gorsuch and Brett Kavanaugh. NBC's Leanne Caldwell, who has been doing so much reporting on this story, also joins me by phone. And I'm going to put Greg on the spot here in just a second. It's his first appearance here with us on KCDC. Naturally, not going to be an easy evening. But Leanne Caldwell, I want to go to you first because you and I have both been working on this story all of last week, and I know you have done a particularly deep dive into what the committee may have been learning about this particular allegation. So what do you know about what has happened here, and can you kind of walk us through what the story is reporting as far as the nature of this allegation?
Sure, Casey. So, yeah, NBC, we also heard that Democrats were looking into this as well several days ago, and that this woman went to college. She went to undergrad with Kavanaugh at Yale University, and it was just an assault from what we know and what the New Yorker is reporting. But it's an improper, sexual misconduct that he exposed himself. We reached out to the woman, Deborah Ramirez, this weekend, and she pointed us to her attorney. Her attorney hasn't not responded yet, but she did immediately respond and point us to that. And so this could, just put another cloud on Brett Kavanaugh. This is happening on the eve of his confirmation hearing, or the reopening of his confirmation. This hearing is supposed to take place on Thursday, so this is just going to be more fuel for critics, and especially for Democrats who really have problems with Kavanaugh and his nomination.
Leanne, while I want to give our viewers a little bit more context on exactly what is being alleged here, since I've got the story sitting in front of me, and I hope you are on your way to our bureau. So she talks about how she was at a party where they were playing a drinking game, where we were sitting in a circle, she tells the New Yorker, and people picked who were drinking. She says that there were 2 other male students looking on at her request. The New Yorker's not naming them, although the New Yorker says that they know who they are. Then a third male student exposed himself to her. She says, quote, "I remember a penis being in front of my face. I know that's not what I knew that that's not what I wanted, even in that state of mind." She recalled remarking, "That's not real." And the other students laughing at her confusion and taunting her, one encouraging her to kiss it. She said that she pushed the person away, and in the process, she touched him. Ramirez, who was raised a devout Catholic in Connecticut, said that she was shaken. She says, "I wasn't going to touch one until I was married. I was embarrassed, ashamed, and humiliated." She says that Brett was laughing. I can still see his face, his hips coming forward like when you pull up your pants. And someone yelled down the hall, quote, "Brett Kavanaugh just put his penis in Debbie's face." It was his full name. I don't think it was just Brett, and I remember hearing and being mortified that this one was out there.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me, or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.